All right, Bulls fans, we are here live at the North Charleston Coliseum, home of the Charleston Stingrays, bringing you the Palmetto State Golden Puck Championship round between the 12U Junior Bulls and the Ashburn Xtreme. Last game just got wrapped up, so there's them in the ice. Bulls taking the bench here. And wow, what a weekend it has been. Thought for sure we'd be seeing the junior Canes in this round. However, they took an L last night to the yes sir. They took an L last night to the Ashburn Xtreme, and so Ashburn took the points and moved ahead in the standings. And so here we are. Hey, Marianne Federley. So kiddos are feeling good. Had a long rest yesterday. Folks were able to get out, have a little fun. We sat around and watched the NFL games last night while the kids played in the lobby and just enjoyed the evening. And no early games, so we like to sleep in a little bit. Everybody wins. So while we're finishing up Zaman here, we'll go ahead and take this opportunity to thank our coaching staff. Appreciate everything you guys do for these kids. Also want to thank Gus Federley and Will Hooper for helping on the bench this weekend. Coach Chris could not be here. He is up in Chicago with the 16U, who I have heard are also in the championship in their tournament. Also want to give a shout out to the 14U. I believe I heard, if I heard correctly, that they wound up in the championship of their tournament. So Bulls looking to come home with a lot of hardware this weekend. See if our 12U kiddos can pull this one out, bring home the gold. I am operating off a hotspot today, so if it gets a little weird, just bear with me here. Internet at the Coliseum is not the best. Hey, Whitney Hooper, glad you could jump on here. If you guys want to drop us a line, give a shout out, go Bulls, whatever, feel free to hit the chat up. If anybody from Ashburn side is watching, we welcome you. You can mute me, don't have to listen to me. As soon as we get done zamming the ice here and we get officials back, we will start a 3-minute warm-up period and then get this thing underway. Hey, Lonnie Vogan. Want to give a shout out too to our sister program. The 14U Columbus Cottonmouths came in second in their tournament. Did a great job. And I don't know how they standings because I haven't checked, and that's on me. But 10U Cottonmouths were up at this tournament and doing pretty well from what I saw. So hopefully they got to bring home some hardware as well. Ashburn getting hyped up down there. You can hear him beating on the boards. Pretty sure I've gotten rid of most of the hoarseness in my voice too. So it's a win-win all around. All right, I see an official on the ice, closing the ZAM doors. Looks like we're about to get this thing off and going. Hey, it's Jack's. Here we go. Bulls heading out for the warm-up. Starting in net today for us will be big number 13, Elijah Cole. Both goalies have had some really good games this weekend. Faced some tough opposition here, but they've only let in a combined total of 7 goals against us. So I think that's right. Good. Hopefully our hot spot here works like intended. Ever since Mike Jeffries bailed me out back last year, I have bought my own and I keep it with data. So minute 24 left in our warm-up here. Be 13-minute periods, minute and a half penalties. Hopefully we don't get too many of those. I have been told to keep my criticism of the refs down. Jackson, Will Hooper waving at the camera. Funny just coincidence, if you didn't know, President Biden was up in Charleston yesterday. We didn't know it was happening. A bunch of us got stuck on the interstate as they were shutting things down for his presidential motorcade. So interesting. Some of the boys got to see Air Force One and got to see the motorcade drive by. So that was pretty cool. All right, rounding the pucks up. Here we go. And they are playing the real deal goal horn in here, so it gets pretty loud. Pretty neat for the kids. We got to come to a Stingrays game Saturday. Some of them came on Sunday. So they got to see this ice and got to get a little bit of inspiration on, if we make it to the championship, we're going to play here. So it's neat. Here we go. Puck is dropped. Ashburn wins the faceoff, pushes into Bulls territory, met with the defense. Elijah Cole bats that one aside with his glove. Nate Key in the corner getting tied up with an Xtreme. Back to Lucas Colemager. He sends it around looking for Will Federley. Will cannot clear the zone. Ashburn trying to center one. It jumps over a stick against the far side boards. Picked up by Nate Key. Nate Key trying to come out through traffic. Tripped, but no call. They clear the zone now. Remy Uptain there with the forward pressure. Over to Nate Key. Nate Key on the move into Ashburn territory. Goes around one, goes around two. Meets some opposition. Behind the goal now. Ashburn takes it away. Ashburn pushing out into the neutral zone. Across the ice. Take a shot wide over the net. Bulls looking a little slow, a little flat-footed here. Ethan Buck looking for Will Federley. Will back to Big Ben. Bulls clear the zone now. Jack Cooper with some forward pressure. Now here comes Ashburn on the rush. Meets Lucas Colmajor, and he says, not today. Get that out of my face. Colmajor trying to battle a couple of them. Xtreme stops him at the goal line. Elijah Cole just covers it. Says, let's slow this down a little bit. Take a breath. Same line out for Bulls. We got the hustle line. Jack, Ethan, and Caleb on offense. Back on defense, Lucas Colmajor and Victor Renicky. Ashburn wins the faceoff, but Jack steals it away and puts it out into the neutral zone. Ashburn puts a stick on it now, and they're going back the other way. Bulls have yet to get a good offensive play together. Shot over the net. Picked up by Caleb Doro now. Caleb trying to clear this one out. Fans on the pass, but recovers. Gets it back to Fisher. Fisher's going to work on trying to clear the zone. Caleb Doro up to Ethan Buck in space. Ethan's got one to beat if he can turn the Jets on. Can't get there first, though. Ashburn tries to recover, but he loses it in his feet. Now Ethan Buck's battling behind the net. It's Ethan and Jack. Ethan goes wide. Backhands one up for the defense. Colton takes a shot deflected by an Ashburn defender. Defense dropping back into position now. Ashburn takes a shot from the blue line. Elijah Cole just covers it up, says nope. Line change for the Bulls. Here comes Keegan's line. Keegan, Sasha, and Gus. Back on defense, Jude and Tripp. Bulls initially win the faceoff. Now Keegan has it, but lots of sticks everywhere. Tripp trying to clear this one out. He gets it up to Sasha. Sasha on the move. Sasha pinched against the boards, and they can't quite steal that one. I think they called that offsides. So we'll face off inside the zone. Same line, staying out. Start on Ashburn. I'm not sure what happened. Changing players around. There we go. Bulls hit it in the zone, but they can't quite get to it. Keegan's chasing. Keegan loses his feet. Keegan battling on the far side boards. He's got Sasha there for backup. Puck is tied up all over the place. Here comes... There's three Ashburn players. And now Keegan digs it out. Keegan trying to make a move. Gets met with some opposition. Ashburn passes on the near side boards. Tripp Freeman steps up and makes a play. Knocks it back in deep for the Bulls. Sasha with the poke check. Keegan coming to help clean it up. Keegan recovers. Keegan can't keep possession, though. Ashburn steals. Keegan battling. Nice play at the blue line by Jude. Keegan recovers, and it's just him and two defenders. Poke check there by Ashburn causes that turnover. Back to Gus Federley. Gus settling it down, assessing his options, goes for Tripp. Tripp fans on the pass, though. Xtreme in the Bulls zone. Jude Cody's got to drop back and get to this one in the corner. Jude puts a skate on it, stops that action from advancing. Now Remy, it's boarded, no call. Jude Cody helping his goalie out, flips it to the corner. Bulls clear the zone now. Sasha in pursuit. Remy finally up on his feet coming off the ice. Remy got absolutely crushed, and there was no call there. Elijah with the kick save. Tried for the backdoor pass. Nate Key picks it up. Nate Key makes one miss. Steps over the stick of one. Passes it up for Will Federley. Will misses the pass, and that's going to be an icing. No icing. Will Federley in pursuit. They're going to use the boards on the far side. Nate Key gets there, keeps it in the zone, passes it back, looking for Jack Hooper. Jack picks it up on the boards, tries to center one for Will, but it's intercepted. But it's intercepted. Pass didn't have much on it. They take a shot well over the net. Jack picks it up. Drop the pass back to Tripp. Tripp fires one up, trying to clear the zone. Ashburn doesn't let it get out. They take a shot. And Elijah Cole with the blocker save. Bulls are just flat right now. Not getting a whole lot of offensive pressure here. Keegan out for the face-off. It's Keegan, Ethan, and Caleb. Keegan receives it, goes over to Bay Thomas. Bay it forward as there's nobody in front of her, uses the boards to advance it up. Ethan Buck trying to press through the defense, cannot split him, but he does get over there behind the net, harassing this guy, and no call there. I think it's a fair tit for tat, no call. Caleb Doro in the slow slot trying to make something happen. Now Keegan has it. Keegan makes one miss. Keegan working it through, passes to Caleb, cannot get to him though. Ashburn doing a great job of sealing up that low slot, not giving the opportunity there. Defenders committing to the guy on the side, not getting the guy on the back door. Got to be careful there. Big Ben trying to dig it out. People losing their feet over there. Big Ben to Caleb. Caleb up to Keegan. Keegan misses the pass, goes through his feet. Not enough on it for icing though. Keegan's going to get there, not before Ashburn puts a stick on it. Keegan trying to harass this guy. Now Ethan moving through space. Ashburn in the zone. Ethan, though, puts a skate on it, and it gets back to Bay. Bay's going to use the boards looking for Ethan. Or excuse me, that's Big Ben. Sorry. Long shot. Elijah just scoops it up and says no. Remy's back out. Remy, Sasha, and looks like Gus. Ashburn not letting them clear the zone, though. Bulls have got to get the hustle back. This one's going to come out, though. It's tipped. Now Gus is on the rush. Gus turns the Jets on here. Can't get there first, though. 98 picks it up. He's going to advance it up at the blue line. Colton chips it back in, looking for Remy. Behind the net now. Ashburn passes up. Sasha intercepts, takes a shot, wide left. Remy's going to get it. Sends it back to his defense. Oh, Colton can't settle it down, but he does manage to fend off his attacker there. Ashburn's going to send it around behind their net. Ashburn trying to pass this one out. Back to the defense now. Cole Major fires one up, looking for Gus. Gus tips it in the zone. Can't see where the puck is. Oh, it goes back towards the board. Got a lot of space. Going to use the boards to clear the zone. Up to Gus. Gus tries to tip it forward. Too much. The Xtreme. Here comes Remy Uptain with the steal. Cole Major sending it around again. Jack in pursuit. Jack picks it up. Jack moving through against the near side board. He's still got possession. Jack takes a shot. Blocker aside by the goalie. Colton tries to cross one, but no one's home in the center. Xtreme send this one down. Now Cole Major's got it. He's going to skate forward. Cole Major in the zone. Lucas winds up, takes a shot, and the goalie dives on that one. Some line changes for the Bulls. We're going to keep Jack out there with Nate and Will. Jude and Fisher back on defense. Jack wins the faceoff over to Will. Back to Jude. Jude chips it back up for Will. Will gets bodied off the puck and still manages to chip it back in the corner. Xtreme are going to clear this one out. Fisher battling with the man. Nate Key with the stick lift and the steal. Blocks it right up the center. A shot stopped by Elijah, and then another shot. Goal. Now on the move, up through center ice. Will In the zone now, makes one miss, takes a shot, blocked aside by the goalie. Will sends it around behind the net. Jack can't quite put a stick on it. Ashburn gets there first. Ashburn clears the zone. They're skating way deep in neutral territory. Jude gets there, sends one behind the net for Will. Will, ooh, they put a stick on it there and steal it. No pressure. They take a shot way wide of the net. Going for the backdoor pass. They missed the pass, thank goodness, because nobody was on that man. Behind the net again. Looking for the wraparound. Elijah shuts the door on him. Nate taps this one up. It goes back to the Ashburn defense. They pass it into the low slot. Now Nate Key has it. Nate Key's got two guys in front of him. He's got Will Federley with him. Goes wide. Nate Key takes a shot. Gloved by the Ashburn goalie. Nice save, goalie. Bulls got to be real careful about getting beat deep here on defense. Out for the Bulls, we've got Keegan, Ethan, and Caleb. Back on defense, we've got Big Ben and Tripp. Goes away with the puck. Keegan now trying to battle there in the neutral zone, gets leveled. Big Ben drops back, gets it behind the net. Assessing his options. He's going to pass up for Keegan. Keegan's got it now. If he'll go, he gets pinched really hard, but Keegan's still battling. Goalie comes out to play it. Goes to Caleb Doro. Caleb sets up. Passes for Keegan. Keegan passes back to Caleb. Ethan puts a stick on it. Nothing doing. They're going to exit the zone here, but Ethan in hot defense dropping back. They take a shot, stopped by Elijah. Another shot. That one goes wide through the crease, and now it's going to be picked up by Caleb. Caleb working up the board. Gets it past the defender. Caleb taps it in the zone now. Here comes Keegan Brennan. Keegan Brennan tries to tap it in on the near side. Can't get past the goal. Keegan has it again. Keegan takes a shot. It goes up and over the net. Ethan Buck recovers. Ethan circles. Takes a shot off the goalie's stick. Ethan recovers again on the far side boards. Takes a shot from way downtown. Rushed against the board. Centers one for Caleb. Nothing doing. This one's going to get back to Caleb here on the near side. He goes wide for Ethan. Ethan fires. Stopped by the goalie. Caleb intercepts behind the net. Goes wide looking for Ethan. Gets back to Bay Thomas. Bay chips it up for Ethan. Ashburn's going to get there first. They loft this one up high, and Bay's going to have to drop back. It's Bay and Tripp. Bay circles. Passes up, looking for Keegan. Keegan's in space. Keegan making some moves through traffic. Keegan Brennan taps it in, and Keegan gets the first score of the game. Keegan Brennan puts the Bulls up by one with 1:31 left in the first. Shot in the arm we need right here. Remy is out with Sasha and Gus. They win the face-off back to Colton. Colton loses his feet. Now they're on the rush. Bay Thomas gets in there, gets over to the man on the far side, and Elijah Cole swallows that one up. Clutch this afternoon. Man up. The ref gets in the way. Ashburn's going to come away with the puck. They're in the high slot. So many Bulls all over the place. Elijah managed to put a toe on that one and kick that one aside. They center it. Elijah off the post. Another stop. It's still live. Too many bodies in the way, and they finally blow the whistle. Elijah's laying on his back, covering the puck. Holy smokes, people. I don't know what just happened, but Bulls managed to stop that one. Elijah gets up off his back. Line change for the Bulls. Partial line change. We're back to Remy's line. Remy and Will. Remy wins it over to Nate. Nate gets bodied off the puck, but Remy helps him out. Nate now has it. Going to try to exit the zone. Ashburn gets a stick on it and keeps it in, though. Remy battling on the far side boards. Remy pins his man. Cole Major comes in to help out. Lucas drags around one. Lucas makes another one miss, and now Lucas has got a little open ice in front of him. He's going to skate up. Lucas on the far side boards. Here comes Lucas. Lucas into the center. Backhands one to Will. Will Federally cleans that one up, and it's a goal. What a play. What a play. Lucas Cole Major, backhanded pass, and Will Federally slams it home. Incredible teamwork there. .30 seconds left in the first. Bulls finally clicking now. Jack's line is out, the hustle line. Ashburn wins that one, though, and it gets back to the Bulls' defense. Now Caleb Doro is going to pick it up in the neutral zone, though. Stick lift and a steal by Ashburn. Ashburn trying to push into the zone. They get past Lucas Cole Major. Jude Cody's back on defense. Elijah looks that one all the way in like a baseball catcher. Same line out. We got the hustle line, Jack, Ethan, and Caleb. Out on defense is Big Ben and Fisher. Caleb takes this one away, tries to advance it out, runs into 98 here. 98 sends one on net. Elijah just kicks it aside. Fisher backhands one up, looking for Big Ben. Big Ben trying to go around a couple. He is going to clear the zone here. In comes Jack, trying to make something happen there in the last few seconds, but Bulls just kind of ran out of time on that one. So here we are, into the first period. Bulls up 2-0. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. All right, here we go. Changing sides here. Elijah Cole going to stay in between the pipes for now. Still got the hustle line out there. Jack, Ethan, and Caleb. Back on defense, we've got Fisher and Big Ben still. Puck is dropped. Ashburn wins it, but it goes right back to Big Ben. Big Ben's going to settle it down, assess his options. He throws a bullet up for Caleb Doro. Caleb drags around one in the zone. He's got Ethan and Jack with him. Loses it off the end of his stick, but he's going to throw it in the corner for Jack. Jack rounds. Jack goes behind the net. Jack centers one looking for Caleb, but not enough on it. And Ashburn gets their first. Defense dropping back into position. They circle wide. Bencomo pushes them wide. That one goes behind the net. Body a man off the puck there on the far side. Jack digging for it. This one goes through the legs of Big Ben up against the near side boards. He's going to bat this one high and out. And it gets to Ethan's stick. Ethan Buck slows it down, throws the brakes on. He's in the zone, winds up and takes a shot. Batted aside by the goalie. Now Jack recovers. Jack tried to send one back for his defenders. Nothing doing. Ashburn steals. They're on the rush now. Defense dropping back. They take a shot, kicked aside by Elijah. Another shot, kicked aside by Elijah. Going for the wraparound. E seals the pipe. Big Ben's there to help him out. He's going to rim this one around. It gets out of the zone, though. Ashburn's going to have to tag up. Ethan with some forward pressure. Jack there putting a stick. They take a shot, and Fisher blocks that one. Fisher now sends it over for Big Ben in the center. Ashburn sends it back in. Fisher up to Caleb. Caleb fans on the pass just a little bit. They're going to send this one at Elijah, but it's well wide of the net. Looks like that whole crew is getting tired, and they're going to get Ethan Buck for a cross check or interference one. So your Bulls are going to go on a penalty kill here. Thanks, Mom. Totally missed that one. I did not pull the headset mic back down when I went to drink my coffee, but here we go. All right. Puck is dropped. Ashburn wins it. They send it in the zone. Bay challenges, slows her man down, blocks a shot with the shin pads. Another shot, and Elijah jumps on that one. He presents the puck on a silver platter to the referee. Says, here you go, man. Remy. Bake wasn't quite in position to get that one. Over to Nate now. Nate's going to use the far side boards, or the near side boards, and rim this one around. Not enough on it for icing. So the Bulls pressing out. We have killed the penalty. And Bulls in the zone now. Nate ties up a man, slows him down, gives everybody a chance to get back. Back to the defense. Ashburn takes a shot, blocked by their own player. Offense taps it up for Ethan. Ethan trying to move up the boards, gets tangled up with an Xtreme. Over to Nate Key now. Nate Key in the zone, tries to drag around one, does, throws the brakes on, looking for his options, gets it back to Big Ben, Cole Major. Cole Major to Jack. Jack off the side of the net. Ethan has it. Ethan to Jack. Jack taps one in front. Nothing doing. Ashburn's going to rim this one around, and they're going to clear the zone here. Back to Bay Thomas. Bay's going to settle it down in the neutral zone. She goes D to D. Cole Major up to Key. Key tries to go through the skates of a defender. Gets pulled down. No call. Ashburn sends this one in. They're going to take a line change. Bay up to Ethan. Ethan goes across the ice looking for Cole Major. Cole Major picks it up. A lot of ice in front of him. Now he's going to saucer it up and put it in the zone. And defense is going to take a line change here. Ashburn picks it up behind their net. Xtreme advance out into neutral ice here. Not a whole lot of pick up and go, so here come the Bulls chasing him down. Long bomb shot just kicked aside by Elijah. Jude Cody battling behind the net now. They pass this one up. It's going to get to their defense. Defense lines up, takes a shot, kicked aside by Elijah. They go back to their defense again. This one jumped over Fisher's stick. Now Jude has it. Jude passes up, looking for Jack. It goes past Jack's stick. They're saying it's a tip, though. No icing. Jack pursuing. Squares his man up. They throw the brakes on behind the net. Ethan Buck's right there. Ethan with the poke check. Jack now gets tangled up behind the net with his man. In comes Caleb Doro to help him out. Ashburn's going to try to clear. It jumps past Fisher's stick, though, into the neutral zone. Bulls got to come tag up. Fisher retreating. Goes to Jude. Jude up to Ethan. Ethan on the advance now. Ethan through the center. Too many men in the way. Over to Jack now. Jack Hooper tips it forward, but nobody was home. That was Caleb tipped it forward. Then trying to help out. They send this one out way wide. Jude's going to drop way back. Not a lot of pressure here from Ashburn. Now they got some new legs out. Going up the boards, looking for Jack. Jack's, almost going to get it. Now Keegan up to Jack. Now it's Jack. Jack in the zone. He's got 4 Xtreme with him. But Jack chopping through traffic, giving his players time to catch up. Keegan gets tied up with one on the far side boards, trying to get this one out. Here comes Big Ben. Big Ben throws one at the net, kicked aside by the goalie. Caleb chips it around looking for Jack. Jack backhands one up looking for Caleb. Nothing doing. It's going to get past Big Ben. Back in the zone. Here goes Colton dropping back. Colton's going to get there first. He turns, fires it out in the neutral zone. Here comes Gus Federley, but it's offsides with the substitution. Gus jumped on the ice before Buck got there. And we will have a face-off down in the Bull zone. Or maybe they called icing. I don't know. Keegan wins the face-off, but they put a stick on it. Big Ben's got it. Again, not a whole lot of pressure on Big Ben. He throws it up looking for Gus. They're saying no icing. Here comes Sasha Dediu. Sasha picks it up, wraps around the net. Too much pressure, though. It gets over to Keegan. Keegan loses it off the end of his stick, and they are on a mad rush now. Defense got burned flat-footed there. They go for the pass, and Elijah shuts him down. Big Ben has it. Big Ben up to Keegan. Keegan on the move. Keegan wants that hat trick. I can see it in his eyes. Goes for the backhand shot over the net. Big Ben steps forward. Big Ben has it. Takes a shot, and it's Barnowski. Big Ben puts the Bulls up forward. What patience. They thought he was going to pass, and he put a missile right over the goalie's shoulder. The big smile on his face. I can see his mouthpiece because he's smiling so big. Great job by that line right there. Out for the Bulls, Remy line. Remy wins over to Will. Will takes a shot from the red line. No icing, so Bulls pursue in. Will settling up behind the net. Remy going to go press his man on the boards. Get us over to Nate. Nate trying to move through traffic. Poke check from the Xtreme causes a turnover here. They're going to skate behind their net, trying to advance this one up. Jumps over the stick of Trip. Bay comes in with the poke check and winds up with the puck back in our zone. Sends it over for Remy. Remy's got a ton of space in front of him if he'll turn the Jets on here. Remy in the zone now. Nate takes a shot, bounces off an Xtreme over to Will. Will settles it down, gets mashed against the boards, but comes away with the puck. Will skating towards the net, backhands one. Remy's right there. Shot from Remy, and the goalie covers that one up. 5:07 left to play. Bulls have got their foot on the accelerator and giving it all they got right now. Far cry from when we first started this game. I was a little concerned, but we got it now. So here we go. Jack's line coming out, hustle line. Jack, Ethan, and Caleb. Cole Major and Fisher back on defense. Ethan trying to put one on net here. Cole Major puts a stick on that and keeps it from going too far in the neutral zone. Gets tangled up, and I think they're going to call, I don't know, we got a kid down. Hang on. There's an Xtreme player down. Not sure what happened. I was looking at the blue line, didn't see this one. You hate to see this. He's talking to his coach. I think it's an ankle or a knee. I think it's an ankle. We'll go for just a minute while coach assesses his player, and then let y'all know what's going on. Okay, he's up. He's up. All right. All right. They're going to help him to the bench. I think it's his right ankle having some problems with it. So I hope he's okay. These are children. I hate to see anybody get hurt. All right. They got him set down on the bench. Hopefully, 2 serious. Here we go. Jack pushed in the zone, lost the puck off the end of his stick, and now Ashburn on the rush. They push it forward, but Cole Major is going to get there, backhanded out of the zone, up for Ethan Buck. Ethan cannot put it on his stick, though. Ashburn recovers. They're in the zone now. Caleb Doro with some pressure, and they fire it into the corner. Now back to their defense. Ethan Buck gets there, behind the net now, tied up by Cole Major. They send it around. Caleb Doro is going to try for it, but Ashburn doing a great job passing it around. Now Cole Major settles it down, chips it up for Ethan. It's going to clear the zone. They go deep. Jack Hooper with the interception, and he's in the zone now. He's got Ethan with him. Passes it over for Ethan. Cannot connect there. It's over there on Ethan's stick. Ethan tries for a shot, but it goes wide. Over to Jack now. Jack trying to get it back to Ethan, and we're going to have a hook on number 16. So your Bulls go on a power play. .359 left to play. Bulls on a power play here. Coming out for the Bulls, we're going to have Keegan, Sasha, and Gus back on defense. Colton and Jude. Ashburn won that one, and it bounced around in front of the goal for a minute. Now they come out of the zone. Here goes Colton, winning this one over to Sasha. Sasha in the zone, splits two. Sasha loses it between his skates, though, and Ashburn pressing out into the neutral zone. Colton not giving him a whole lot of space to work, though. Take a shot. Elijah just snatches that one out of the air like it's nothing. Same line out. Ashburn wins it over, but it gets right to Jude. Jude puts a stick on it. He's going to loft this one up for Keegan. Keegan right through the middle, loses it off the end of his stick, but it's over to Gus now. Gus crossing the ice looking for Sasha. Sasha can't quite get there, but uses his hips to press the guy into the board so he can't make a pass. And now there's three Xtreme digging it out. Here comes Gus in there to help him out. Gus looking to steal this one away. Gets back to the defense. Back to Colton. Colton skates up, tries to take a shot. Blocked by the Xtreme. Over to Keegan. Keegan drags past one, drags past another. Gets in, tries for a pass. Oh, man. Gus was right there. Almost got him a goal. Sasha got pressed off the puck. Here comes Gus in to help him out. Keegan's hanging back, looking for the puck to squirt out. Now it does. Keegan gets it. Keegan making some moves, but he loses it off the end of his stick, and Colton's going to be there. Makes a play right at the blue line, and it's offsides. A great job by Colton to stop him right there and not let him press into the neutral zone further. 2:26 left to play in the second period. Bulls still up by. The Dozer line is out. Remy, Nate, and Will back on defense. We've got Big Ben and Tripp. Ashburn wins the faceoff, but they win it right to Nate Key. Nate Key takes it in the zone. A check from Ashburn causes a turnover, but Remy comes in right behind him to take it away. Now Nate has it on the near side boards. Nate advancing in, drags past one. Nate into the low slot. Oh, Ashburn pinched on him, and now they're on the rush. Big Ben drops way back. And that was, they were cherry picking right at the blue line. Take a shot on Elijah. He shuts that down. Pass it back. It gets to the defense. Defense winds up, takes a shot. Blocked by Big Ben, throwing that body in the way. Picked up by Nate Key. He retreats back into Bulls territory, circles wide, starts to skate up. He's in right in front of him, so he's going to skate. Nate through the center, and they're going to call a hook. I don't really think that was a hook or a trip. Nate kind of fell, but whatever, we will take it. So they're going to put... I thought it was 64, but they're going to call 45 for a trip. So Bulls will be back on a power play here for a minute 30. Line, Jack, Ethan, and Caleb back on defense. We've got Fisher and Bulls win it over to Ethan Buck. Ethan goes back to Bay. Bay winds up, looks, fires, sends it up for Keegan. Keegan Couldn't quite connect with that when it goes behind the net. Ashburn sends it around. Now they're going to clear the zone. They go wide, and Fisher's going to have to put the jets on to get there. Fisher's going to get there first, puts a stick on it, gets it back towards Ethan, but Ashburn back around. Now Jack's on the ice. Jack going to advance this one out in the neutral zone. Here comes Ethan Buck. Ethan Buck's going to press it in, goes around his man. They tried to stand him up, and that didn't happen. Jack fires a shot, goes wide left. Ethan recovers. Ethan goes to Bay. Bay winds up, sends it to Caleb. Caleb couldn't connect with a full shot. Bay backhands one up, looking for Jack. Jack almost got the one time right there in the middle. Shot from Ethan Buck goes over the net. Bay Thomas gets to her boards, trying to seal that one down. Now here comes Caleb. Caleb pressing through. Ashburn's starting to get a little frustrated, it looks like. Here comes Bay. Bay looking to pass right at the middle, and that's a goal! I think it was tipped in by Caleb. Great play there by the Bulls to keep that pressure on. Give Bay credit. That apple wouldn't have happened without her, so. Great play. That's going to clear that penalty. 39 seconds left. The Bulls go up 5-0. Scrum in the middle for the puck, and the Bulls come away with it with 31 seconds left, and that's going to be offsides. Gus was a half step too far in front of Keegan as Keegan was dragging through. So same line. Keegan tries to get it over to Sasha, but they come through. Colton with the long stick gets in there, now presses in the zone. Colton over to Gus, and it just jumps over Gus's stick. Gus trying to power through that defender. Cole Major up to Colton. Colton with the one time, and the goalie covers that one up. Gus Federle tried to come in and clean up the loose change, but there wasn't any. 10 seconds left to play in the second. Keegan won that one back to Cole Major, and Cole Major tried to tee off on it, but it ramped off of a stick and went high in the air. And that is going to be your second period. So Bulls, like I said, foot on the accelerator here, not letting up. We will take a quick break and be right back with y'all. All right. A very loud Rockets 1-2-3 Bulls on the breakdown there. They're pumped and ready to do this last period. Out comes the dozer line. Remy, Nate, Will. Back on defense is going to be Colton and Lucas Cole Major. I have to say Cole Major. So we have two Lucases. So, and again, funny thing, they both spell it the same way. Lukas. All right, here we go. Getting themselves in order. Remy wins this one, but Ashburn immediately presses forward and takes the puck away. Ashburn in the zone now. They get tied up with Cole Major, and here comes Remy in from the back check position to help out. That is offsides. Great job by the Bulls to not let them set anything up there. And the clock is running, so it is 12 minutes and 35 seconds and counting. Takes it away. There's a lot of space in front of him, and he's going to skate, and he should skate. In he goes, loses his feet as he gets tied up with an Xtreme, and Nate Key comes in to help him out. Ashburn recovers, but not before Cole Major pokes it forward for Nate Key. Nate Key trying to get around one. Nothing doing there. Cole Major settles it down at the blue line, lofts one up for Nate. And Colton's right there to put one away, and nothing doing. The goalie manages to put a pad on that one. Great job by that goalie, but great heads-up play by Colton to be aware of what was going on. And now Will has it. Will has it. Will on the rush, splits the defense. Will takes a shot, kicked aside by the goalie. Will goes back to Lucas. Lucas can't connect with that one, and Ashburn gets it out. Colton back to Cole Major. Cole Major tips it in, but Ashburn recovers. Now Remy's there. Remy bats it forward as he gets pile-drived into the ice, but Cole Major digging against the far side boards. Cole Major battling his man off. He backhands one, looking for Nate Key now. Nate Key's going to come away with this one, but Nate Key gets shoved hard into the boards. Nate kind of got punched in the head there. Now Will digging it out. It gets back to Cole Major. Cole Major settles down. Nate gets a hold of this one. Stick lift, though, disrupts that play, and now defense is going to have to drop back as Ashburn sends it way down the ice. Here comes Remy with a head full of steam to help out, and it's going to be an icing. .10:48 and rolling on this clock. We got the hustle line out here. Jack for the face-off. Ethan and Caleb. Jack wins the face-off to Caleb. Caleb tries to center that one for Jack, but cannot connect with him. Now it gets back to Big Ben. Big Ben fires a shot and hits Caleb in the back. Caleb comes in, gets this one over to Jude at center ice. Jude goes wide looking for Ethan Buck. Ethan takes a shot, misses wide right. Now it gets over to Caleb. Caleb tries to send one to Ethan. Ethan misses the one time. Ethan takes a shot. This one's going to bounce over on the back side of the ice. This one gets back to Jude. Jude chips one up looking for Caleb, but can't get to him. Ethan's going to have to come in and help out. They pass one over. Big Ben's going to drop back. Big Ben sends this one around for Caleb. Caleb gets one up. Oh, can't quite hit Ethan in space, and that's going to be an icing. Yeah. .9:35 left on the clock. Keegan's line comes out. Over, but Sasha presses forward and intercepts it, and he gets it out of the zone. Gus comes in to tip it forward, and now Keegan steals it. Here comes Keegan, and him and the goalie. Keegan drags around, misses, but here comes Gus with a shot, bounces off the goalie's pads, and Ashburn back on the rush. Man, Bulls are hungry for a sixth goal here. Colton and Sasha's going to lift this one out into the neutral zone. Gus on the forecheck causes them to slow way down. They're going to cross the ice here. Colton's in the way. They take a shot, and gets that one aside. Gets that one around. This one goes off the side of the net, though. Going to backhand it up, looking for Sasha. Sasha's got it in the zone, throws the brakes on, looking for some space, but he cannot get it. Now here comes Keegan to help him out. Keegan, Sasha tried to stop the offsides, but Gus couldn't get back quite in time. 8 minutes, 10 seconds left on the clock. Out comes the Dozer line. Remy, Nate, Will. Back on defense, we've got Bay and Fisher. Will comes away with this one, sends it back to puts it in. He hustles past one. Digging on the far side boards. Now Remy's behind the net, loses his feet. Puck is lost under him, but here comes Nate to help him out. Nate goes for the wraparound, intercepted by a defender for the Xtreme. Xtreme on the rush now in the neutral zone. Here comes Will. Will just takes it away like it's nothing. Bay gets it. Bay tips it up for Nate Key. Good thing he didn't connect because Nate was offsides. Flashes the leather and denies him again. 7 minutes, 12 seconds left. Hustle lines out here. Jack, Ethan, and Caleb. Jack wins this one, sends it forward, but Xtreme are right there. They send it into the corner, and it's intercepted now by Jack. Jack's on the move. Jack passes this one up for Ethan. Ethan in the zone. Ethan hits Jack in the center. Jack takes a shot. Still live. Oh, man. Thought Jack had him one right there. Great play by the Bulls. Ashburn on the rush now. They take a backhanded shot at Elijah, and he denies it again. Gets over to Cole Major. Cole Major trying to go up the ice. That should be a trip. No call. Up to Caleb. Caleb clears the zone. That's Ashburn's offside. No call. His knees and blocked the pass and now sent it over to Big Ben. Big Ben throws it in deep, and they're saying no icing because it was a tip. I didn't see a tip, but whatever. We'll take it. Now Jack's back there harassing his man. Here comes Ethan Buck in. Ethan boarded that kid. They're going to call that. Yeah, they're going to call that one all day. So they're going to put Ethan in the box for that one. Again, rolling clock. We've got 5 minutes and 32 seconds left to play. Bulls on a PK. It's Keegan in. We know what happened when Keegan was on a penalty kill the last time. It's Keegan and Sasha for the offense. Keegan goes right through his legs, tries to push forward, but they get a stick on that. Now Colton's got it, skates wide. He's got a lot of open ice in front of him. Colton's got Keegan with him. Colton tries to split the defense and gets upended. Keegan and Sasha dropping back. Here comes Jude sending that one up and way down the ice, and that's going to be an icing. 4 minutes, 58 seconds left. Puck is dropped. Sasha to Keegan. Keegan tips it up in the air, and Ashburn's going to take a shot on Elijah, and he covers that one. Line change for the Bulls. In comes Nate for the offense. Bay back on defense. Ashburn takes a shot. Elijah swallows that one up. 4 minutes left to play. Remy wins the faceoff, but nobody was home on that near side board. This one's going to get over to Nate Key, but they take a weird pass across through the crease. This one's still live, and it's under a player, and they keep stabbing him. Remy takes a swipe at a kid. Well, they were stabbing at him after the whistle, so. And Bulls have now cleared the penalty. Ashburn wins the face-off and goes behind the net. Remy trying to square men up, and they're getting real chippy out there. Ashburn's visibly frustrated. Blocked shot by Bay Thomas. She's going to send it up against the far side boards. Nate Key goes around one. Ashburn lays out to make the defensive play. Really good job there. They take a shot on Elijah, and he covers that one. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock. And your Bulls skate away with the championship here. Still a lot of work left to do, but the clock is rolling. Hustle line comes out. Fisher and Big Ben back on defense. They win it over to Big Ben. Big Ben tips it forward. He was looking for Ethan, could not connect, and that's going to be an icing. Or is it going to die? No icing. It died before they called icing. Ashburn recovers. They're going to clear the zone here. Ashburn trying to move through center ice, but Jack was right there to disrupt that. Now Ethan has it on the stick. Goes wide for Caleb. Caleb looking for Jack, but cannot hook up. Ethan, the poke check, steals the puck away. He throws it in the zone, but Ashburn recovers. Ashburn sends it around wide. Caleb disrupted that play there. Fisher's going to go wide for Big Ben. Big Ben going to settle it down, assess his options, passes it up for Jack. Jack's got it in the zone, passes back to Caleb. Caleb loses the puck, and it's live right in front of the goalie, but he throws a glove on it. 1 minute, 23 seconds left to play. Here comes Keegan's line. Keegan, Gus, and Sasha back on defense. Lucas Cole Major, and I think that is Colton Pennington, yeah. Cole Major sets it up at the blue line, stops that play from developing. Cole Major not letting him have an ounce of space here. Now Keegan's going to recover, and he's got one guy to beat. Sends it over, looking for Gus, but could not connect. On the rush again, bodied by Colton as they enter the zone. Sasha manages to put a stick on that one, and now it's behind the net up against the boards. Colton rims one around, and this one is going to clear the zone. Probably not enough on it for icing. We're going to have a penalty. They're going to get who? Keegan for roughing. Nope, 16. So Bulls going on a power play for 20 seconds, and this is going to be the game. I don't even know if they'll get here. Remy's line is out. A whole lot of confusion as to who's going. 10 seconds left. Get off the ice. That's the game. The Bulls are already celebrating. And there it is. There's your yard sale. Hats, gloves, sticks everywhere as the Bulls bring this one home. Really great job the whole tournament by these kids. They worked their tails off. And Elijah Cole gets his shutout. All right. That's going to do it for us. We'll be heading back to Birmingham here shortly. So thanks everybody for watching, and go Bulls.